Hello, you beautiful people. How you all doing? This is Deepika Chakravarti, and welcome to another episode of Chai Pe Book Charcha, where we talk about a book over a cup of tea. And the book that I'm gonna review today has gotten me all decked up like this in the middle of the night for the only reason that just wanted to feel like the characters of the book. And I think with the bare minimum makeup skill that I possess, I have succeeded in feeling like one of them. So the book that I'm gonna talk about today is the one that I got in my Log the Book haul. And if you guys haven't seen that video, you can see it. I'm gonna link it somewhere here or in the description box for you to check it out. If you are that person who likes a book haul just like me, I'm sure you're gonna like it. And once you check that video, do come back and continue watching this video. If you guys have come back, a big thank you and love to you guys. But if you are new to this channel, hi, I'm Deepika Chakravarti. I create book review, lifestyle and travel videos. If you are interested in one of those, do consider subscribing to my channel because it's absolutely free. And with that, let's just dive into the video. So the book that I'm going to talk about today is Five Brides by Eva Marie Everson. And when I was getting this book in my Log the Box, this was one of the most anticipated book for me. I read the description while I was purchasing it, and I knew it then and there that I'm gonna fall in love with this book. Whether I have fallen in love with this book, you'll get to know that by the end of this video. Coming back to the review, this is the book that got me glued to it because, to begin with, look at this cover. I mean, why not? It just gives you away the story without actually giving you away the story. So, I'm a book lover, of course, but the book that I enjoy the most is rom-coms, romantic novels, fictions, and if a romantic book can be non-fictional, then why not? I mean, of course, the author must have taken her liberty, but to begin with my amusement, this book is actually based on a true story. And I was so thrilled to know that a love story, a story of friendship like this prevails in the real world. To know that people actually gone through these experiences made me look forward to reading this book like never before. So this book is about five girls, as the name suggests, five brides, and even the tagline gives away a very big part of this story. Five brides, one dress, a lifetime of memories, and it does promise you that experience throughout your read. I was so glued to this book, I just can't even mention how. It felt like Ekta Kapoor serial, but only better, if I make sense. So, of course, this book, Five Brides, it's about five friends. All of them didn't know each other to begin with in the story. And this book is about five women who are all different in their character, in their personality, in their way of looking forward to love, life, experiences, memories. They come from different backgrounds, both financially and qualification wise. They have different ambition in their life, but what brings them together is a city where they have all come for their own individual reasons, and a dress that kept them glued for a lifestyle. So in this video, I'm not gonna give out the whole story, of course. I'm not gonna ruin this experience for you, but if you are interested in knowing about this story in detail, and if you are that person who like to just listen to the crux of the book rather than reading it yourself, then I'm gonna create series of YouTube shorts because I'm not that person who read and not tell. So this series is gonna named as Read and Tell, and I'm gonna give you this full story of the book in those shorts. If you are interested in, then you can check those out after this video. Talking about the book, so this story is written in the backdrop of 1950, where five people became friends in Chicago, living in the same apartment, somehow accidentally or just for fun bought a dress when they were not even ready to get married. They were not sure if they'll ever get married. They were not sure if whom they would get married to. Yes, some of them were in love, but not sure about the fact if they would get married to that person or not. Yet they all decided to chip in their money and buy a dress, and how that dress got circulated among all the friends. So this story is all about how the small thing they did for fun turned out to be their biggest core memory for their lifetime, the one they cherished their whole life. And whether or not they're gonna get to use this wedding dress for their wedding, or if they got married at all, is for you to read in this book and see. But all I'm gonna tell you is that this book is gonna take you on a roller coaster, a very what do you say, a very sweet story and a very sweet uh, and unexpected turn of events, and it would make you feel the pain, the happiness, the sadness, or anything of that sort these characters are feeling. The book is well written, the book is well executed. It, you would feel like you are watching a series. I would definitely want to see a story like this on OTT as a series. I was so hooked to this story. I was so hooked to this book, to the characters and their life, that I can't even begin to explain you. I just wanted to read it and tell you guys how I felt about this book. All these women, their experiences about love was different, their experiences about life was different, and their ambition and their way of living life and looking into it was different. But they were all friends and they understood each other. You would definitely connect to at least one of the character. It would give you a reflection of your own life, maybe. You know, even if this book is written in 1950s ka background, you would still see the resilience that these women showed in their character. Few of the characters were so independent, self-independent, yet their way of looking into life was so different. You know, like Betty, Joanne, Magda, Inga, and Evelyn, these five people, they were so different, yet by the end of the story, you would be able to tell these were nothing but strong women. Their life choices were different, of course. There's no one definition of what a ideal woman or a strong woman should look like. These girls, even though they incorporated a lot of qualities of what you may call as an ideal bride, or you may call as an ideal independent woman, and yet they were nothing but beautiful. I was drawn to each and every character. What I loved about this character is Joanne was such a workaholic person. She was this person who believed in herself, even though she doesn't come from a background of a privileged one, but she made her way up in the working ladder, and she did everything that she could do to make her life a better one, not depending on a man to do the same for her. She is a friend that you would love to have in your life. She is that person who won't judge you. She is the person who still remains grounded and does everything in her capability by herself. She's a witty person. She's a person who is, by Darwin's theory, is a survivor. Then there's Betty, who comes from a very privileged family, who comes from a family of high status, high financial background, yet she wants to make her own identity. She's that girl who is graceful. She understands what real love is liked by everyone. This girl who is very pretty, she makes her decision using all her wits, all her brain, and not just jump in for a privileged back of life. She's the girl boy would fall in love at first sight, but yet she's the person who doesn't run after money. She seeks love without trying to seek it, and she's the person who makes you feel like elegance. While you read about her life or you read about her character, you'll feel she's such an elegant woman. Then there's Evelyn, who comes from a very humble background, and she wants to make her life a better one. And in that audience, she just tries to do everything and anything on this face of this earth, not trying to judge whether this is a right decision or not. But eventually, her life take a turn, whether for good or for bad. You'll get to know about that in the story. You'll have to read that, of course. And then there's two sisters named Inga and Magda. They are two different characters. In the beginning of this whole book, you'll realize if they had this sister feud going on between them, where one sister thinks that she's better than the other. If you have a sister, you would know both of you would be this different personality altogether. You share the same parent, you share the same upbringing, but you do have your own mind to use as you grow up, and because of that, you grow up to be different person. But you know, you always got your sister's back. So whenever if your sister is in need, you would always have her back no matter what. That relationship quotient has been shown so beautifully in this book. I just love the equation in this book. So these are the five characters that are the five brides, so to say, or five friends, so to say. I love how the author made the story flow. The story actually felt like a series. It actually made me feel like I was watching a series, only not watching them but reading it. The author has shown us very beautifully when you have faith in God Almighty, when you manifest the best things, the positive things in your life, and when you let God decide your life, it will always give you the best thing. All I have come to believe in my life is God never wants bad for you. So yeah, that thing you would see in this story, and also how your hard work can change your life for better. That is also shown in the story very beautifully. The plot is very pretty. The character build up is so good. The story flow is so good. I have no complaints. Only complaint is somewhere by the end of this book, I was thoda sa getting low energy. It couldn't keep me glued as much as it did in the rest of the part of the book. But of course, there will be lows and highs. That is not a deal breaker for me. Overall, Five Brides is a heartfelt story of love, friendship, faith, and unexpected turns that our life takes. It's a good, cute, leisure read. You should definitely give it a try. I did love this book, and I'm gonna give this 4.5 out of 5 because I'm that person who like romance. I'm the person who like bridal stuffs. I'm the person who watches bridal shopping on the TV. So it's a easy case. I would have definitely loved this book, and I did. But it could have gone wrong with the writing because when you have already given up the story saying it's about a dress and five brides, you do definitely know how the story might go, what the story would revolve around. But still, knowing that, if it kept me glued to the story, I definitely think it's a good read. You should give it a try. And with that, we come to an end of this video. If you have come this far, do let me know if you could ever be that person who would share her wedding dress with her friends, let alone be five of them. What if you don't know you would ever get married or not, and you still give your share? Do you think you would take that kind of risk? Or what if in this era of Instagram where you don't even repeat your dress the next time to put it on the gram, would you think that you would be able to wear a dress that your friend is all over the Instagram wearing that, posing in that with her hubby? Would you be able to wear it and maybe pose in the same dress for your marriage? Let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts on that. With this, we come to an end of this video. If you like this video, hit the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Share it with your friends and family who are bookheads just like us, and do let me know in the comment section how did you like the review, which book would you like me to review next for you. And if you're that person who would rather like to listen to the story than to read it, then I'm gonna start a series on YouTube short named Read and Tell, where I'm gonna tell you this story in YouTube shorts as series. If you are interested in that, check it out. I'm gonna link the video in the description section. Until the next time we meet, take care, and I'm gonna come back with a new book review soon. Until the next time we meet, you all take care of yourselves. Cheers.